Welcome to my channel.
Why do we pick our nose? Most of us do it, but few of us will admit to it. If we get caught red-handed, we experience shame and regret. And we tend to frown upon others when they do it in public. I'm talking, of course, about reaching up into your nostrils with a finger in an effort to scrape out snot. Is nose picking really all that bad? How prevalent or bad is it, really? And why, really, why? Would anybody ever decide to see what snot tastes like? The formal medical term used to describe the act of picking one's nose is rhinotillexomania. The first systematic scientific study of the phenomenon may have been undertaken as recently as 1995, by a pair of U.S. researchers named Thompson and Jefferson. They sent a survey by mail to 1,000 adult residents of Dane County, Wisconsin. Of the 254 that responded, a whopping 91% of their respondents confessed to picking their noses. And, to their surprise, 2 other people reported so much nose picking that they had actually picked a hole right off their nasal septum, the thin tissue that separates the left and right nostrils. It wasn't a perfect study, only about a quarter of those surveyed responded, and those who already had a personal interest in nose picking may have been more likely to complete and return the survey. Still, it underscored the likelihood that nose picking, despite its cultural taboos, is pretty widespread. 5 years later, Drs. Chitranjan Andrade and B.S. Raihari of the National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences in Bangalore, India, decided to look a little deeper into nose picking from 200 teenagers. Nearly all of them admitted to picking their noses, on average 4 times per day. That's not all that enlightening, we knew this. But what are interesting are the patterns. Only 7.6% of students reported sticking their fingers into their noses more than 20 times each day, but nearly 20% thought they had a serious nose-picking problem. 24 of them admitted that they picked their nose because it felt good. And 9 of them, admitted to eating the treasures obtained from their nose-picking activities. Yum. That doesn't mean it's completely safe. In a 2006 study, a group of Dutch researchers found that nose picking can help bacterial infections get around. They discovered that nose pickers at an ear, nose, and throat clinic were more likely to carry Staphylococcus aureus bacteria in their noses than non-pickers. So, given all these risks, and the potential for provoking disgust in other people, why do we still do it? We pick it because it's there. It's a combination of the simple satisfaction we derive from tidying up and the fact that our nose is within easy reach all the time. Or perhaps nose picking is just evidence of laziness. Fingers, after all, are never in short supply when you feel the urge to clear your nostrils. Which is more than can be said about a box of tissues. It's gratifying to know that some researchers are still trying to understand the reasons we pick our noses and the consequences that arise from it. In 2001, the Indian researchers, Andrade and Srihari, were recognized for their work with an Ig Nobel Prize.